Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 2 running Ubuntu Linux and Robot Operating System ROS. Last time I kind of went back a big step to get the ROS running with everything attached to it, and one step back meant that I had the third node, PUB2, Robot Pi2, effectively disabled. The reason is that apparently I need to do a cat-can make. Last time I didn't quite get to it, but before I go ahead I want to see if I get the signal that I want on scope. So this is the probe of a as yet flat line. It is set to slope, and I do hope that I get a nice signal when I press the button and shine the light onto the photo-transistor. Also, the point is that everything is now connected to the Raspberry Pi 2, which means this cam as well as this cam, and I can only hope that with the 1 GB of memory everything keeps running. Also, when I take the third node with it, that it keeps running. I have my doubts, because video takes quite a strain on resources. Anyway, ROS core is running. Starting a publisher and starting a subscriber, ordinary subscriber. Now, with the ground crocodile wheel connected to the mass and the probe connected to the voltage divider, I am pressing input. Data is showing input right here, which is good. So when I now shine a light, it would be nice if I actually got a result. But unfortunately I do not get any result. So I figure I need to change a setting on the oscilloscope. And that's a good question. I might have to set it back to pulse, as I have it now to slope. So menu, patch, and pulse. So let's do it again. It doesn't show anything. So but that may also be due to time setting, although that should not be necessary. Let's see if something. I reach the end of any source. Let's keep it to 2 milliseconds. That might be it. And 2 volts. Well, yeah, let's keep it that way and try again. Oops, light. And it still doesn't do anything. This is kind of remarkable. Are things still in the good way connected, is the question then. And to find out, I will connect a multimeter, because it is kind of strange that the oscilloscope doesn't show anything right now. We'll find out. And then it took some thorough investigation of the wiring to realize what went wrong. So everything is corrected and connected with the multimeter applied. So press the button and shine a light, and then see that the multimeter should show something. There it goes. A very slight movement, but it is there. And the oscilloscope shows it as well. So that means that everything is connected and working. So I can take the multimeter out again. And then the whole question is, what next? Well, that entirely depends on how things develop from here. Because since this is working, I do want to know if I can actually put this is not really working nicely. Now it is. If I can put the third node in working, and with that comes not really this piece of code, but the publisher. So can this be done? And the only way to find out is stopping this, stopping the subscriber, and piece by piece line by line see if things keep working. There's no doubt. And then RaspberryPi, well, that should be no problem, but who knows. Alright. Then, important, a publisher. Now one thing, and let me open another window. When you have a publisher, you should be able, let me source this, again. To actually echo a ROS topic, and this is a topic, this is a topic. So when I publish hello string and public speaker, I should be able to see this anyway. And the point is, of course, that in this publisher I have a publisher as well, and this is a subscriber to public speaker from the publisher, and I should be able to see that. So, and I don't need anything else but software. So I give 2 tabs, and then what do I get? So far, now I get public speaker and public speaker 2. So public, yes. So I give enter, and then I should get something of value. But so far I don't, and last time I didn't get it either. So that's the big question. So let me save the subscriber, start the decoder again, and then I should get here something. Now, is this dependent on the button and the light or not? That's a very good question. And on one way to find out, do it. Well, that is not a problem, of course. But what is a problem is that public speaker doesn't show anything at all, and I don't like that. Alright, exit, and you can see that by the strain of the memory that the strain it has on the memory, it doesn't respond very quickly. So let's echo public speaker 2. See, now things change. So now yeah, I hold the button and now I lose the button and it changes. See, that's the point. Data is dependent on the button. Releasing the button gives 0 and pressing the button says 1. Now I shine the light. So this are 2 very different results, very different things as well. Alright. So the question is also, where is anything else going on? Because there's another publisher which I had in here, to my knowledge, And now the question is, oh wait, see, now I have this point that I changed things. This is publisher, this is the subscriber, and mixed things up. That is not what I should have done. Ouch! How can that be? I changed the publisher instead of the subscriber. Or did I? Yeah, because here this is. And I never changed this. I never restarted the publisher. Ooh, what did I do? Big mistake. And this is the publisher 3. So it is no disaster that I actually uncommented this. It does no harm, because a long time ago I already disabled everything with hello world. But so it has no change. What I should do is change those windows to avoid further confusion. So let me change this. Yes, let's do that. So now dealing with the subscriber, and here things are a bit different, because now I can go test if the publisher indeed does publish. And then I change here 2 to 3. It remains callback 2. Delete. That is to say this one. And no, let me do it step by step. So first this one. What happens? Does this still work? Yes, it obviously does. I release and data goes back to 0, so that is not a problem. However, if I want to check if publisher 3 is doing something, publisher 2, and looking here something is being published. So right now I can't do ROS topic echo on that. Alright, save, step by step again. And here something goes wrong. And that is with RaspberryPi in it. The point is, could be that I don't need a RaspberryPi here, although I have it here as well, a Talker 2. So this is the big question, do I need something like that? I can take some risk and say alright, that is publish something. A2, what is A2? RaspberryPi I2. I2 is 0. I don't care. So if it goes as I expect, kind of, then this will function. And then I will see 0 in as a result of the echo of public speaker 3. Now let's see if this actually works, which is a big question. Alright, press the button, shine some light. Yes, alright, that's fine. This means that A2 is being published. And now I make a new tab. And you can see that everything is being delayed because of the strain on the resources, but it will have to be. Public speaker, how many? I give tab, so it should show something. Yes, there is 3. Very good. Show me. Cannot load class. Our message is built. Right. Right. So that is not working yet, apparently. It does know the publisher, more appropriate, more correctly, it knows the topic, but it can't load it, and that is what was wrong last time as well. So I need fischertechnik to do this, I think. And in order to do that, I will stop the publisher as subscriber, and I'll stop the publisher as well and say fischertechnik, and let's see whatever happens with that. And this is the result of fischertechnik. All of this. So let's see if this actually works, and now I do have to restart the publisher, the prime publisher. Yes, and the subscriber, because in this in the subscriber is the third publisher. Right. Then was this doing something? Still going on. That we can test, of course. Yes, it is. Now is this doing something? Okay, not. So what is the cause? Well, here publisher 2 is being defined. a rate is being defined, but that is not necessary. Here is something going on. Here PIP2 is being published, that is to say the contents. So why doesn't it work here? That is a very good question. Oh, it might be that it publishes only when data is 1, and data is only 1 when I press the button. So let's try again. No. Right, that is unfortunate event. Is there something down here as well? No, I can see. Except I am in a dev talker, but that is just a definition of a function. I'm doing exactly the same right here, although I am doing it in the callback. I might RaspberryPi subscriber callback to public speaker. I might add it to this, because here I now have a public speaker 3, but then again, is that really necessary? Only one way to find out. Change it. Let's see if this makes sense. Callback 2. Public speaker 3, whatever, go. Press the button and go here and see if it echoes something. No, it doesn't. Right, interesting. Then I really need to find out what this error indicates. Okay, I solved the problem, and I first did a catkin make clean, all by suggestions from the internet. And then I had to source the setup again, and then it works. Well, it works in the sense that it doesn't give the error message again. It doesn't show anything. So as far as that goes, not sure where the problem exactly is. I don't log anything, but it is publishing anyway. And there should be a 0, because A2 is assigned to RaspberryPi, and then I insert the contents of I2 being 0 into A2. Is this really it? I can't even be sure. RaspberryPi rate, but here is a problem. RaspberryPi goes horribly wrong, so I can't do RaspberryPi. Then again, here is RaspberryPi as well, so I need to delve into that. So that said, where am I now? Did I make any progress? Yeah, I made a little progress by reactivating the third publisher, but similar to when I had the third node in full working, there's no public speaker 2 published. There's no content, so I'm not sure yet what to think of that. And of course, I had to make sure that this absolutely works. And that's remarkable. Why do I get that instead of here? Really? Oh wait, that is the whole point. It only works when I press. Ah yes, it only works when I press 1. So this actually is it, and this is changing because now I press 1 and I release it. I press and release, press release, and now and here it is only 0, but I can distinguish, of course, by stopping this for now and changing this to 2. Then I am sure to know that something has changed. This is going to run, so now I press and then something should change. Data is to there. And there data is nothing. Do I go there? There is data 1 and now 0. Yes. But when I go here, data doesn't change. And this data should not change either. A2 data. Okay, here is something going wrong. Definitely going wrong. I should see 2 here instead of 0. Let me check again. Final time now. Yes, see, that's the whole point. Now it says 2. I go here. It says 1 and 0. I go here and it says 2. That's the whole point. So it works, but I have to restart. And this is not entirely correct, because it should... Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I should make here data 1 or so. This because I have data here and I have data here. So that is something else I have to change. Anyway, enough for now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and like. You can also follow me on Twitter to like and retweet. Follow me on Instagram. Please donate to keep the videos coming. More information on my website, which I changed recently. I changed the homepage a little bit. And thank you for donating. And this is going to be continued, obviously. Bye bye.